it was a bit earlier, right?
Yeah, we had said 5:30.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm a bit
We'll
early.
give a couple minutes.
Yeah. Hey.
She's early, so we're giving her a couple minutes.
Oh, that's a full crowd here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too boring.
Are you glad you're boring that you don't have like Ega next or something, that everybody would be here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, at 5:30 we'll start. That was the time. Is this the first time for you?
Like this?
Yeah.
No. I'm too boring, you know? Like, I'm not
No,
giving,
that,
like...
you I can promise you, you are not even close to the most boring player. And you know that. You absolutely
No,
know
I mean on the media. On the media, I'm
She was
not giving,
earlier
like,
than everyone.
spicy stuff.
Come to the full
Did me
house.
and Andre get questions in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we can get started.
A lot of the people have been in the other WTA ones. They weren't in the media room now. I don't know if they're hot or something, but yeah, busy day.
Busy day at the
That's an
office.
introduction. Get started.
Yeah,
Soon as
like-
enough for a transcript.
Yeah. You waiting for me?
Yes.
Wait. Instagram. Addicted.
All right, Aryna, that seemed pretty clinical from the scoreline. How was it from your side?
I think it wasn't that easy as the score looks like. It was tough conditions out there, and I'm happy with the way I managed that, and of course happy to get this win.
Could you say a bit more about what made the conditions tough? Coco had her first match of the tournament on that court today and said the wind was swirly down there.
Yeah, I'd say that the wind was kind of like changing time to time, and it was sometimes was a bit too much, sometimes less, and it was just like tricky to you always had to adapt to the conditions, and they were like changing a little bit during the game. So yeah, it was a pretty tough one.
And throwing ahead to the next round, Aryna, do you have any knowledge of Sonny Kartal?
I mean, I think I never played her before, and not like I saw a lot of matches of her, but I'm sure that my team will prepare some highlights of her, and we'll watch some of her games, and yeah.
She likes these conditions, and she grew up on the south coast of England in a place called Brighton.
You're trying to put some pressure on me
Yeah,
right
I'm
now,
just-
or what?
I'm trying to give you some information here. I'm trying to save
Oh,
your
okay,
team
thank
the
you,
job.
thank you.
But I say she would probably quite like if it was a windy day. How much do you enjoy playing in the wind?
I think nowadays I'm doing much better with adjusting to whatever conditions it is, and I like this court as well. So we're even on that. So, but yeah, we're gonna watch her game. I saw a little bit. She played against Kudermetova today, I think, but I wasn't like really paying attention. I was like watching from the far, and I didn't know like my next opponent at that moment. But I saw some of the games, and she was playing quite decent tennis, and yeah.
Yeah, Kristen.
Aryna, how much time will you take to get familiar with a player's game? You know that if your game works, it can work against anybody, but how much time will you spend and what kind of things will you look at with your team?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'd say that the main thing for me is focusing on myself no matter what with my style of the game, but also I would like to, I like to know weaknesses of my opponent, and I just like to see what are they doing on the court. We always watch some sets of my opponents, and we're analyzing the game, and I like to know where they struggle the most. So at some of the critical moments of the match, I can just put some pressure in that direction.
You spent
Anita and then Craig, yeah.
you spent so much time on Stadium 1 here over the years now. Do you feel like you have a bit of a home court advantage almost?
Like if we're talking about the atmosphere, I definitely feel like home here, and I feel all the support, and I really enjoy playing in front of the people here, and yeah, I'd say it feels like home.
Okay.
The other day we were talking about the way your form after the Australian Open and how much of an effect that loss had on on you. How do you feel now? Do you feel the corner has been turned completely and you feel that things are where they should be?
Well, yeah, as I said after Australia Open, I needed some time to I don't know, to recharge, I would say. And yeah, Middle East wasn't the best tennis, and like body wise, health wise, mental wise, it wasn't the best time for me. And we worked a lot, and now I definitely feel much better. And as I said before, hungrier than I was in the Middle East. And I really hope that I can, I can play my best tennis every match I'm playing out there.
And sorry, but when you are not training, practicing, playing over here, what have you been doing with your time?
Right here, I don't know, chilling, watching Netflix, watching Formula One, watching Netflix. Not even going out. Ordering. I'm actually cooking with the team. I have two Italians, very smart, I have to say. Pasta, mwah, bellissima. So yeah, eating, Netflix, and I don't know, having fun with the team.
What Netflix?
Now I'm watching Formula One, the last season. Before it was 0 day. Kind of like, a little bit of everything.
Aryna, can I ask you a question about another player?
Okay, go for it.
I mean,
Depends which one.
Yeah, you feel free if you're comfortable. Emma Navarro, you faced her here a couple
Yeah.
years ago, and you had the three-setter. That was last year, right?
Yeah, I lost against her last year, I
She's
think.
kind of developing this reputation as someone who's really mentally tough, good in third sets, and a very physical player. I just wonder.
She is? Or
Yes, she
okay.
is. I just wonder if you noticed that about her.
She saved match points. The other night.
Yeah, I saw. I also remember her Australian Open matches, which all of them were like I think 3 sets, and like, yeah, she had crazy run
Yeah,
there.
any thoughts about her level of mental toughness, given that you faced her 3 times? I know you've been able to win the last 2, I think, in straight sets.
Yeah, she's definitely mentally tough. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. She's a great player. Fighting for every point. She has a lot of great stuff in her game. And as I said, Australia Open was crazy, and she was there. She was fighting, no matter the way she felt, I'd say, because I think she didn't play her best tennis in some of the matches, but she was still there fighting, and she was getting those wins. And also last match here, I mean, I think was it like 3-5, 15-40, and she was returning, I believe, or she was serving. It was like something like that. So I mean, it definitely says something, and yeah, mentally she's tough.
Last question.
Oh, that was a follow-up, and the moment's gone.
Oh, the moment's gone. Perfect. Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you. We go to the show?
Yes.